Hello there everyone. So today I want to show you some instant tea lattes and a coffee latte I got from a friend, and there's also this Blendy stick which is from the same company but also matcha that I want to show you. And then there are these two normal teas I got. So I decided to just add them in there as well to show you. And I have already prepared the hot water. I've got some homemade fudge. But if you want, I can show you, give you a recipe. I'll show you a video. I've got some tea bags, some milk, and a lot of cups to try everything. As I've mentioned, these four are the ones I have received today from a friend. And the other ones I've got separately, sometimes from the same friend, sometimes from other friends. Also excuse my fingers. I'm moving right now, so I shortened everything, and because I am constantly having to use my fingers to pack everything, the stuff chips off slightly, and then I just peel it off, which is not good for the fingernails, but sadly it is how it is. And I will just make my nails again with the technique I showed you when I finished moving, which will be mid-November, I think. And yeah, so the nail stuff, just a little update, still works perfectly for about 1 week. Right now the nails are actually like 1.5 weeks old already, and I have, like I said, I've peeled them off because I like fidgeting with my fingers. Anyway, the first thing I want to try are these two matchas. So this one is a matcha ole and this one is a matcha latte. I don't know if only like the milk consistency is different. This one does look more matcha like, so I'm having bigger hopes for this, but they're from the same company, so I just want to try both anyways. And I've just noticed that I really need to get a spoon. Here's the spoon. So I will first try with one of the Blendy sticks. So this one, I will try the one that I already have opened. The packaging looks like this. And I think this was like 250 or 300 yen. Sorry, I live in the city center. So this was 250 or 300 yen for 7 cups. It says to mix it with here it is. So this is how this looks. It says to mix it with 180 milliliters of water, but I always just fill the cup that I have because yeah, it always tastes amazing, at least these do. And these ones aren't too big either, so maybe even just 180 fit in. So what I usually do is at first I pour in just a little bit of water so that I can dissolve all of the tea powder. And then I add the rest, mix it slightly again, but it's not needed that much anymore. And then this is how the matcha ole looks like. So it's still very hot, of course. I'll try. So I've had this so many times now already. It tastes like a matcha latte that I think a lot of foreigners, like as in non-Japanese people, will like. It's sweet, it's very creamy, and there's just this hint of matcha, which I really enjoy. Yeah, I can definitely recommend this. I'll drink all the cups, by the way, later on. All I want to do is right now taste everything and not make this video like 50 minutes long. So next up is this matcha latte. There are 6 in there. Now here I don't know how much these costs, as a friend sent them to me, but I guess they'll be around 300 yen, so 3 euros as well. And this is how you open it. So you push here. It was the same with the other package. And then carefully pull this up. And then you can just take one out and close it. So these have a little bit less design on them, and these say that you even have to only put 160 milliliters of hot water inside. So I'll make this cup a little less full of water than the last time to give it a fair chance and have a better comparison. So this is how the powder looks like. Very, very similar. What I can see directly is that there's actually like a layer of foam on top. Really cool. So as you can see, I've added a little bit less of water. And the foam is still on there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's actually a little peak in the middle. So this, I would say, tastes less sweet, but a little bit more of milk. It's still sweet, but a little less sweet than the other one. So this will still taste good to foreigners, in my opinion, who are not used to matcha. But it's a little bit nearer to the original taste, just a teeny tiny bit. From now on, I would definitely get this one over the other one. So what I'll do now is I'll make this Hojicha, the normal one, and also the Hojicha latte, but first I'll just mix this. So I've opened it already, so I don't have to on camera. And they're quite big bags inside, like this. Because of course they want you to make a whole cup of it. It smells like nothing basically. So I'll add it in here. And maybe I should have checked that first. 2 to 3 minutes. Like this. 2 to 3 minutes. So I'll place it over here as the other one. This Hojicha latte will work quicker, I think, or they should be ready at around the same time. By the way, you can make all of these cold as well, but I think it's the best to make them hot. And if you make them cold, you basically just add half of the hot. So here is how the powder looks, and I can see white and see-through crystals, so I think that's like the milk and the sugar. So this is how it looks like now. Again, it has a little foam on top. It has an earthy kind of taste to it. I really like it. It's much less sweet. It's still sweet, but much less than both of the matchas. It does taste a bit more watery, in my opinion. I think this is more, I really like it, but this is definitely something I would rather try or drink in the mornings to breakfast, whilst the matcha could be something I drink in the afternoon or just sometime in between. So we'll check this now. This is how it looks like. A very earthy smell. Yes, it has very earthy, maybe like, well, it does taste of like burnt rice a little. I like it, but it's not an everyday drink for me, so I'll add a little bit of milk, which is why I got it here, so that I can compare it to the other Hojicha ready mix. Okay, it looks a little bit lighter now than the mix, but that could be just coloring. Of course, there's no sugar inside here now. No, I wouldn't drink this with milk. Maybe with a lot of sugar inside, but this really isn't the best. Okay, anyway, I'll take a short break and then make the rest of them. So I have just boiled some new water. So I'm just thinking, next I'll do this tea bag. I think it's sencha. I'll look it up again, but I think it's sencha. I'm not too good with kanji. And sencha, it says 2 to 3 minutes, but with green tea I'm always really careful. So I will probably just make the next one and put this to the side. So the next one from Blendy is the royal milk tea, which I really love. It's my favorite, so I'm either in a matcha latte or in a royal tea latte mood. So this is it. See how there's a little color difference here, making it actually look like a latte. So from a little whitish brown to this golden brown. This is good. This is quite strong royal milk tea latte. This is more like British tea, like either like black English breakfast tea with, sugar and milk, or like I personally can taste a little citrusy taste. So to me it's a little bit more like a Ceylon tea. I don't know how you pronounce it, Ceylon, something like that. I really love it. Really enjoy this one. And this should be enough for the sencha. What I not sure you can see, maybe a little bit, is that it's a bit, the water looks dusty, or the tea looks dusty. So this is it. Sencha is usually my favorite Japanese tea to drink without milk, and I often brew it cold as well. Right now I just don't have a new package I actually have from Japan. Like, I've got sencha I bought here in Germany, but it's not nearly as good as stuff you buy in Japan. Either it's already old, was too long in, or it's not a sencha. It's too, like, sencha is a bit bitter, yes, but it's a soft bitterness. This is quite bittery. I still enjoy it. I like a bitter taste, but not my favorite. And last but not least, I'll make this milk coffee latte. This is how it looks like finished. Again, you can see kind of, whoops, sorry, the white and the brown difference here and there. It smells like coffee, like basically instant coffee should. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but I do enjoy like macchiato and lattes. It's sweet. It's not stronger than I usually drink my coffee, but it somehow tastes differently. It's very good. I really enjoy it. But a little bit different. I'm not a connoisseur of coffees or teas. I love drinking teas. I drink teas all the time, but I'm not an expert at all. So yes, I thought what I could do is, at least I'll leave the coffee by side. It's good. It's great instant coffee. I can absolutely recommend this to you if you want to buy it in Japan. But with the teas, I thought that I would make a ranking to show you which one I like most. And most of all, the definite winner is this. Look, even now it still has the foam, and just for you to see the difference, this is how the ole matcha looks, and this is how the latte looks. So definitely this is by looks already much better, but I also enjoyed the taste a little bit better, but I can recommend both. So yes, this is the winner. Next, I personally would put the royal milk tea. Again, look, the foam stayed in place. Really enjoyed it. Love it. Third place is actually this matcha ole. I love it. It's the first instant stuff I bought in Japan to myself, to bring home and not to consume in Japan, and I can absolutely recommend it, but it's just not as good as this one. So the Hojicha, this is royal milk tea. I'm so sorry. So the royal milk tea, I would get the more expensive one, not the cheaper one. Anyway, with the Hojicha, as you can see, the foam kind of disappeared. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, it's more like a morning thing for me, a wake up call basically. But I really like it, and I can recommend it. Yes. And this one comes next. So it's the fresh brewed tea with a little bit of milk. I would personally add some more sugar, and this time the last tea bag is the I think it's sencha, but I don't think it's sencha because it just didn't taste right at all, and usually I love sencha above everything, but it could as well be that these four were all with sugar added and milk added already, and these two weren't, and that's why I didn't enjoy them as much. So this might just be the best sencha ever, but because of the milky ones it didn't taste good. So I would like to put these to the side as well and focus only on the Blendy ones. And the definite winner is Matcha Latte. And if from the Blendy ones I would add the coffee would definitely go in front of the Hojicha. And I actually think this is partly because right now I'm shocked. This is, like I said, the one that I've always been drinking. I'm being shocked how white it looks now. So I put it in front of the coffee, giving this place number 3, this 4, and this 5. I hope you enjoyed this video, and tell me what kind of content you would like, so I know what to prepare. Thank you so much. Bye.